Greetings. Our readings today are Genesis chapters 43 to 45. We read that Joseph's brothers return to Egypt and that Joseph has one more test for his brothers. When the brothers return to Egypt and Joseph sees that Benjamin is with them, there's a banquet of sorts that's provided for them. Now Joseph's encounter with Benjamin makes him very emotional. So emotional they need to leave the room. And his brothers are still unaware that the official they're dealing with is their brother Joseph. So now this final test that Joseph has for his brothers, it's an attempt to detain Benjamin. A cup is planted in Benjamin's bag so he could be accused of theft. Now by singling out Benjamin, Joseph wants to see what his brothers will do. Judah steps forward to admit guilt and plead with Joseph. They've gotten away with what they thought was the death of Joseph, and his loss certainly grieved their father, and they did not want to put their father through this again with the loss of Benjamin. So Judah steps forward to take Benjamin's place, and this conveys to Joseph that his brothers have changed. They've gone from being self-centered, jealous, having a violent hatred, to now embodying a self-sacrificial love. They were once indifferent to their father's feelings and grief. Now they're showing great concern for their father. This appeal from Judah provokes Joseph to finally reveal himself to his brothers. And as a result, we see reconciliation between him and his brothers. Now here's a key theological theme from this part of the Joseph story. What these brothers intended for evil, God has used for good. Now this doesn't mean that the evil acts of people are part of God's plan or will, but what is meant for evil, God can redeem. As Christians, the cross is the symbol that conveys this to us constantly. Here we have an instrument of death and destruction. And those who put Jesus to death intended it to be used for just that. But what does God do with the cross? He uses the cross to redeem all people. Those are some thoughts for today. Take care and God bless.